We can love each other.
Xernona Clayton stands to deliver a speech to a room full of journalists and broadcasters. Clayton's office showcases her civil rights work, her work as the first Black person in the Southeast to host her own TV show, and later as an executive working with Ted Turner, the founder of CNN.
That's amazing.
In a separate address at UGA, Clayton talked about how she decided that the world needed to see more representation on TV.
I watch television. I've never seen a Black person on television. I've never seen them talk about the issues of Black and white. So what kind of media is this?
The result was a job offer in 1967 from WAGA TV in Atlanta to serve as the first Black person to host her own TV show. Now, people like CBS Atlanta's Karen Greer look to Clayton as the pioneer responsible for paving the way.
I would not be on television at CBS 46 or over at 11 Alive as I was for a while if it weren't for this woman and her vision and what she did for all of us, female African-American broadcasters in this business, being the first Black woman to host a show.
But she didn't stop there. Clayton convinced the Grand Dragon of the KKK to denounce the Klan.
Whoever would have thought that a Black woman could cause a white man who led the most hatred group there is, who said he was getting out of the Klan and credited me with changing his whole attitude.
Clayton first arrived in Atlanta to work with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As one of the last living witnesses to the civil rights movement, Clayton walked alongside Dr. King.
You really don't need much.
Learning from him as she helped to peacefully fight for Black rights in a segregated South.
I believed I didn't have to burn the building down because I don't believe in violence. That was long before I joined Martin Luther King. I just didn't even think about violence. It was sort of like win them over, and I did.
Throughout her lifetime, Clayton has encouraged people of all races to learn from one another. Black and white Americans coming together to break bread and hear about each other's experiences was a future that Clayton dreamed of. Now she stands before an audience here to honor her as she connects the past with the present.
You helped to make that happen. All you have to do really is open the door. I was the first Black, but there's a whole lot of them out there got more talent. Open the door of opportunity for everybody. Open it. So I'm seeing now more open doors. I think it's pretty good now. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but...
Sam Perez, Grady News Source.